What's up, my people? Y'all know what day it is. Tuesday night. This is the Allen Powell Show. Got a locked and loaded show for you. Oh, Mr. Aaron Rodgers disrespected the Bears in a worse way. We got new WNBA champions, the Chicago Sky. Have a great interview with personal trainer, nutrition coach, and fitness guru Imani Shelby. And I got a come to church verse for you today. So with all that being said, let's get ready to lock and load and have some fun. Let's go.
We lock and load, Allen Powell. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. We lock and load. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on.
What's up, everyone? This is a great day to be alive. Allen Powell's Tuesday night. Got a great show locked and loaded for you. We're going to get right into it. NBA opening night is here. We got the Bucks and Nets going on right now. Looks like the Bucks is leading 79-66. I was paying attention to this game just to see who's going to be trying to make statements and how teams is going to come out. You know, you got Brooklyn without Kyrie because of the vaccination. You got Milwaukee getting their rings tonight. And, man, these Bucks look like they are for real. I want y'all to make y'all early NBA predictions. Got a lot of storylines to talk about, different teams, new faces, and new places. And so I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Give me some bold predictions. Say it now before the season gets started. I would give you props if they come to pass. But Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn is going on with that. What do y'all think about Brooklyn without Kyrie? Can they still be a force to be reckoned with? Milwaukee looks like they're still legit. They're still legit. Giannis looks better, got a better jump shot. And as I'm watching this game, I see that Patty Mills look like he's a key contributor to this Brooklyn Nets squad. So that Patty Mills pickup is going to be real big. Y'all make sure y'all share this live with your people. They can comment, post your comments. We're going to post them, talk about it. Let's see who got some NBA knowledge. What's your favorite squad? What are you looking forward to with this NBA season? It's a lot going on, but we got Warriors, Lakers coming on later, and we got Bucks and Nets going on right now. NBA opening night. We're going to get into a lot of storylines and things of that nature, but we also had some big news today. Oh, Mr. Ben Simmons got suspended. He got suspended, got kicked out of practice. And I made this prediction on last show that the only reason he showed up was to make it uncomfortable, to make it awkward for the 76ers. And that's exactly what he did. They said he was at practice with a phone in his pocket. And, you know, when they did huddles, he didn't want to put his name. He didn't want to put his hand in there. So he's doing what I expected him to do. Make it uncomfortable. They didn't trade him. He wanted to be traded, and they didn't trade him. So he said, I'm going to come up in your face and make it awkward and uncomfortable. So I'm going to play this this video, and then you can see what Ben Simmons look like. Does it look like somebody who wants to play? He's there, but is he, you know, he don't look very motivated. He's practicing, but, you know, he's moving around. They said he had a phone in his pocket. They had a huddle. He's on the sideline doing his dribbling drills. But he ended up getting suspended. Doc Rivers sent him home. And they don't know what's going to happen. Do you have to get him removed immediately, or do you still stand your ground? As you see, they're in the huddle. He's in the background somewhere, not participating, you know, looking to the side. Everybody got their hand in there. He still got a basketball in his hand. So this is the type of things that Philly is going to have to deal with this brother on the squad. So as you see what's going on, Ben is not really around. And so I'm gonna start the video there, but they asked Doc Rivers about Ben Simmons, what's going to happen, and all of that type of stuff. Eric McGee says trade him ASAP. But what if they not getting like quality return back for him? What do? You gonna take crumbs? You gonna take trash back just to get him away? Or do you like they just suspended him? So I think with suspensions, he doesn't get paid. Do you just hit him in the pockets? Or like, how do you navigate this? Because if they trading you trash back, like, you can't just take anything. You know, he's an all-star. At the end of the day, he's an all-star. So it's gonna be like they are trying to win a championship, and Ben Simmons helps them win a championship. Rap Anthony said he ain't worth as much as he think he is. He's an all-star. He's an all-star. What? Throw some names out there. Throw some names out there, because a name I heard was Malcolm Brogdon from Indiana in the first-round draft pick. He's not an all-star. You're not getting equal value back for Ben Simmons. Eric McGee, what quality? He can't shoot. He's a great defensive player. He's 6'10". He can pass. I mean, what does being an all-star mean? Come on, man. Don't act like being an all-star doesn't mean nothing. That's a credential. Everybody don't make the all-star team. It's only 12 to 15 slots. He's one of the 30 best players in the league, from an all-star issue. James Moore says the issue isn't Ben Simmons. The issue is Joel. So let's talk about it. Speaking of Joel, I'm going to play you a little bit what he said in the press conference today. And I agree with James Moore in the sense that Joel does too much talking sometimes. So I'm going to show you what he said, because I feel like he talks too much sometimes. Here's Joel Embiid.
At this point, I don't care about that man, honestly. He does whatever he wants. That's not my job. That's those guys' jobs. I'm only focused on trying to make the team better, win some games, play hard every night, try to lead, the guys that we have here. And I'm sure they feel the same way, because, our chemistry has been excellent. Despite, everything that's been happening in the last few months.
So you heard Joel Embiid say he really doesn't care. This is my thing. And like I say, I agree with James Moore in the sense that Joel Embiid is offering the media just unnecessary drama. All he has to do is say no comment. But this ain't the first time that he's made comments that he didn't have to make. He made this comment: I really don't care about that dude. If you really trying to bring Ben Simmons back into the fold, why would you make comments the way Joel made them? Now, at the end of the season last year, when they threw him under the bus, they talked about how the game changed when Ben passed up on a shot. He threw him under the bus. Okay. But they was trying to bring him back, and then Joel Embiid, this is the second time in the offseason that Joel Embiid has made comments that he didn't have to make. So I just don't like that he continues to make comments, and it seemed like Doc Rivers might have been actually trying to bring him back in the fold. But you can't bring somebody back in the fold if you got your best player on the team throwing shade at him still. Like, dude, all you got to do is say no comment and keep it moving. But Joel Embiid, if I'm Doc Rivers, I go to Joel Embiid like, listen, all you got to do is say no comment. You ain't got to say nothing else. But it seems like Doc Rivers might not have control of this team. He might not have control of this team. The players might be running the whole ship. And you can't run a program like that, man. Like, you see these guys are not doing what needs to be done to make things right. So as a coach, it's your job to tell them, hey, this is how you deal with the media. Don't give them any ammo to make the situation worse. Joel Embiid continues to do that. So great point by James Moore. Let me get back to the comments. Malcolm Brogdon puts up better numbers than Ben Simmons. You got to go across the whole board, Rap. I'm not going to give me some stats to back it up, brother. Why, if that's the case, why didn't Malcolm Brogdon make the All-Star team? And you said better numbers, is he a better player? Would you say Malcolm Brogdon is better than Ben Simmons? Because to me, he's not. He's a good player, not better than Ben. He can't shoot out, period. He can't. You're right. I will give you that, Rap. He can't shoot. Now, in the offseason, in the summer league, he can shoot. You be showing videos of him knocking down jumpers, but then all of a sudden, he can't shoot. Eric McGee, defensive player. He a light-skinned Bruce Bowen. Oh, my goodness, man. Light-skinned Bruce Bowen. I think he made all defensive first team, if I'm not mistaken, man. Y'all got to give our brother some credit, man. James Moore, his confidence is shot, and Joel doesn't want him taking shots and handles the ball too much. He's a bad teammate, and it makes Ben not want to be there. I think you said you saying Joel Embiid is a bad teammate? Rap Aaron said that Joel does talk too much, but Joel puts the ball in the basket. He's the best player on the team. He do. But it's unnecessary. Like, you're not making the situation better, man. Eric McGee, I like Embiid, talk your ish. Listen, you can't say talk your ish if you actually trying to bring him back. I think Doc was actually trying to bring him back, man. But Joel is not making it better. James Moore. Yeah, and y'all wonder why Ben doesn't shoot. It's hard when your center's trying to play 1 through 5. So you said Joel is trying to play every position in the book. You said he trying to do it all. Rap Aaron to Ben Simmons is a diva. Al, stop it. I will say this. Hey, you know who his agent is, right? And you know how they get down. I think he's down with Rich Paul and them. So you know how he get down. You see how Anthony Davis worked his way out of New Orleans, and he's probably trying to do the same thing with Ben Simmons. But I don't think right now the Philly is budging. So it might be some bad advice from Mr. Rich Paul. What do y'all think about that? You think Rich Paul has anything to do with this? Because I'm pretty sure he probably was in his ear like, hey, man, do this. We get you up out of here. But it ain't working right now. And I like it. Kudos to the 76ers for not just folding. Rap Arrington, James, stop it, bro. Ben is a grown amen. So we got two people on the different ends of the spectrum. Rap Arrington, y'all can't hush Joel. Listen, I just think, man, if you're trying to bring the brother back, man, Joel got to chill out, man. Chill out. With Ben Simmons, they are a top tier Eastern Conference team. Some people might say a championship caliber team. They was the number 1 seed in the East last year with Ben Simmons. And so, hey, they're in the conversation as championship contender. Eric McGee, who gas been up? He really ain't that good. He the East Coast Draymond Green. He's not a franchise player, third option at best. Whoa, come on, man. Oh well, you know what? You might be on to something. Draymond is a multiple time All-Star as well, but we all know he has deficiencies. So you might be on something with Draymond. That's just tough, man. That's just tough. I can't say the East Coast Draymond, he's not a franchise player, third option at best. Because his offensive deficiencies, he might be a third option. Malcolm in a pick is more than fair. So Rap Ayrton thinks Malcolm Brogdon is a fair trade. Malcolm Brogdon in a pick is fair for Ben Simmons. I don't think Ben Simmons has reached his ceiling as well. I think Malcolm Brogdon has reached his ceiling. That's what I think the difference is as well. Ben Simmons is still young, man. I think he's probably, 24 years old? He's like super young. So he still has a chance to get better. I think Malcolm Brogdon hit his ceiling already. James Moore, they're all young. He's still learning, and lots of men are mentally weak. Don't matter if you're grown. Joel isn't acting like a grown man. Listen, I don't like the way Joel is conducting himself either, man. I just don't. He doesn't shoot because he's too worried about what Joel will say if he doesn't hit. I listen. I think Joel does talk a lot, but I think it's more on Ben. Like, I think Ben can stand up to Joel. Like, Joel ain't the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? I think it's in his head. He got a mental block. Like, he just got to let it go. We seen Giannis improve his game. James Moore, he's never showed any signs of being a diva. He's a little diva, though. Little diva. I think that's because of that Rich Paul effect. I think it's a little bit got to do with Rich Paul, too. Craig Walker agreed, diva. So it's another person. Craig Walker agrees that Ben Simmons is a diva. Rapper Arrington, Philly won 100 $100 for a pack of cigarettes. Come on, man. Come on, you gonna call him a pack of cigarettes, man? Bruh, y'all just disrespecting Ben Simmons, man. I can't believe that. Like, this dude is like an all-star. All-star, well, you get 12 players or 15 players. And that means out of how many players in the league? That's 24 to 30 players, the top 24 to 30 players. Y'all going in on this brother. He's a baby. Hey, listen, he's doing some babyish stuff. But if it worked for Anthony Davis, it worked for James Harden, and Rich Paul is his agent, he's just trying to do what the others doing. He trying to see if he can get out of that too, the same way Anthony Davis and James Harden did. I think that's what's going on. And right now, Philly's not budging. James, what's too many non-hoopers on here talking? Draymond is a winner, whatever you want to call it. He does what's needed to win. Hey, do you just call everybody on here non-hooper? You ain't seen everybody on here hoop. How you know they non-hoopers, James? Okay? How you know they all? How you know they non-hoopers? There might be some cats that'll give you buckets right now. Okay? You don't know. You assuming. Don't do that. Don't act like you just that dude out here. You know what I'm saying? I played against you. You got some game. But don't act like everybody on here just scrubs. You don't know that. Might be some hoopers on here. Eric McGee, what's Ben selling? Ben selling, man, they was calling this dude a mini LeBron just a few years ago. They was calling Ben a mini LeBron just a few years ago. And so, I mean, hey, he can be. I think that's the ceiling is a low budget LeBron, and I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. He has to develop the jump shot, of course, and right now he hasn't done that. So, James, who are the non-hoopers? So, Rap Arrington is not happy with the comment of the non-hoopers, and all of a sudden I see a challenge coming on. Do James Moore want to hoop with against Rap Arrington around here? What is going on, man? Y'all gonna meet up and hoop against each other? James Moore, it's not in his head when the coaches and ownership has his back. Well, the coach threw him under the bus. So I don't know how much back you can have when you get thrown under the bus. Rap Arrington, everyone on here, I said what I said. How could you say that when you don't know everybody on here, James? Like he just being James Moore right now. You ain't talking about getting up with nobody and hooping. You ain't gonna say that's me somewhere. You ain't gonna do that. Just make sure you include yourself. I said what I said. James Moore, Rap Arrington, set something up. Set it up on the Allen Pals right now. I will be the referee or the commentator or whatever y'all want to do. I will do it. Craig Walter, who wants a spoiled brat on the team, really? Yeah, y'all going in on this brother, man. James Moore, nobody on here seeing me on the court, period. Who want to see James Moore on the court? Everybody in the comments. I know Rap Arrington said he wants to smoke. Who else wants to smoke with James Moore? Let's put it out here. Eric McGee, they were top 10 players. They can force their way out. So it's only the top 10 now. That's the only players that can force their way out of the top 10 players. So at past 10, you can't do it. Is that what you're saying? He's not LeBron James, clearly. No, he's not. He's not. He has to develop. Jason Kidd can shoot to save his life when he got into the league. And that is true. That is that's a great comment by James Moore. Me and James just having fun, no beef. I know it ain't no beef, but can we set that game up? Now listen, James, I want to give you go look at Rap Arrington's profile. The brother got a little beef on you, so he might try to take you down in the post. I'm just gonna instigate a little bit. You might have the speed advantage on you, but Rap might try to take you down in the post. I never seen Rap play. I don't know what his skill level is, but if he got any skills, he probably trying to take you down in the post. But let me move on, man, because we do have an interview coming up in a little bit, but I want to get y'all comments on just a few of the storylines, man. What do y'all think the Bulls is going to finish? I'm excited about my Bulls. DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball with the Bulls. Where do they finish, man? Because I think at the ceiling, the Bulls can be a top 4 or 5 seed. What do y'all think about that? Am I tripping? Am I too gassed up on the Bulls? Eric McGee says, Al, you so positive, bro, but Ben is not as good as he thinks. We all saw the playoffs, but with this behavior, he's almost untradeable. Listen, players have had bad playoffs before, learned and gotten better. You don't think that people can get better? I mean, James Moore's all he got is Bears picks. Never trust or fear a Bears fan. Now, see, that's real disrespectful what you're doing right there, brother. Don't be talking about my Bears. We just came off a tough loss where Aaron Rodgers disrespected our squad, which I'm going to get into in a minute. Bulls can be a 6 or 7 seed. That's the highest you give them. Give me your top 5 teams, James, because I think they can make it up to 4 or 5. On paper, they look like they can be 4 or 5. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts on the Bulls. And let me see what else I got on my storyline list. How y'all think Russ is gonna fit with the Lakers? A lot of people talk about his IQ. He can't shoot a lot. He shoots a lot of bricks. He's not the best shooter, and his IQ is not that high. What y'all think about Klay Thompson coming back? I know, James, that's your squad. How you feeling about the Warriors? Where are the Warriors gonna finish this year? And yeah, so those are my few little storylines for the NBA season. I want to get to the Aaron Rodgers, man. So my Bears lost. My Bears lost to the Packers. I think it was 24-14. But it was what happened when Aaron Rodgers scored was some of the most disrespectful stuff I ever seen. And I know that as a Bulls fan, we've seen it with Jordan disrespecting the Knicks. I don't think he ever said these type of words, or maybe I'm wrong. But y'all watch what Aaron Rodgers did to the Bears, and y'all tell me, was it really disrespectful? This is Aaron Rodgers scrambling.
Scrambles to his right.
He scrambles. He scrambles.
Is inside the pylon.
Scored a touchdown. Did a discount
It's
double
Rodgers
check.
running for the score.
And then he's talking. You can hear some, I own you.
Right on
I own
cue,
you,
Joe.
I still own you. You can hear it loud and clear. He says, I still own you.
He had some choice words there for the crowd. He's feeling it. This pump fake is why he scored.
So if you heard the audio, now he said some fans in the front row was giving him the bird. And that's what made him say the words. He said, I own you. I still own you. That's some of the most disrespectful stuff I've ever seen in my life. It was very disheartening as a Bears fan to hear that. Somebody was supposed to clip him or something or do something, man. Olin Cruz, the former Bear, said he wanted to punch him in the face. He didn't like what he did. But if we being honest, as a Bulls fan, we've seen a lot of Jordan games where he talked crazy to them New York Knicks, man. Look at Maurice Tisby. Aaron Rodgers was epic, masterful in his comments, all fact. Oh, man, shut up. Shut up. Nobody care about your because you like saying that. Let's see. James Moore says Warriors winning it all in the NBA. I don't know about that, brother. We got to see what Klay looks like. Let's see. He says, disrespectful or not, he spoke facts. It was disrespectful and it was facts. That is true, James. That is true. Daniel Harper said, no one cares about the Packers. I agree, brother. It was very disrespectful and it was bad. How do y'all think the Bears are progressing with Justin Fields? What needs to happen? Because it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But on a positive note, in Chicago, we did have some champions. The Chicago Sky won the WNBA championship. Candace Parker came home to Chicago and brought a championship with her. And it was a good sight to see, man. And they took out the Phoenix Mercury. And it was good to see. They celebrated with a parade today. And it's good to see a champion in Chicago. Did y'all watch the Chicago Sky win the championship? And Candace was real emotional in the press conference. Right now this video is buffering, but she was very emotional in the press conference because she came home. This 219 first take and undisputed. Yes. Michael Watson, thanks for checking in, man. Hey, shout out to Michael Watson, man, bringing events to Gary, Indiana. Butter the Preacher in the building. Y'all check him out every first Fridays at the Diamond Center. He got poetry, open mic sets, man. hopefully we can get him on to talk about it, man. And he got some big things going on in Gary, Indiana. Dana Evans from Gary, Indiana. He said Daniel Harper said he didn't watch the game, but she's definitely an Gary, Indiana alum, and she's now a WNBA champion. James Moore should be co-hosting guys like Stephen A. Smith. I've had him on plenty of times, and he's definitely made a lot of controversial comments on here. So he's definitely a constant on this show. Maurice Tisby, they were a 6 seed, wasn't supposed to win, but hats off to the Sky. Hats off to them, man. They was a 6 seed, and they brought home the ship, man. Like I said, they celebrated today with their parade, and they was out there kicking it, man. They was kicking it hard. Chance the Rapper was out there dancing with them. I think they was out there footworking, doing some things. And so check them out as they celebrate their championship. This is them celebrating their championship. This internet is tripping today. It don't want to let us be great, but they was out there getting it in, footworking. Chance the Rapper was out there celebrating. It was a beautiful sight to see. Beautiful sight to see. James Moore says Butter won the Hip Hop Gospel Artist of the Year. Yes, he did. I think was it the Kia Awards, Kingdom Image Awards. He performed. Check him out on YouTube, man. He out there doing his thing, man. Butter the Preacher, Hip Hop Gospel Artist of the Year. We got some legends checking in on the Allen Pals. Daniel Harper, Bulls up next. How are y'all feeling about the Bulls, man, in this season? What do y'all think? Where does the Bulls finish? I got them as high as 5. Maurice Tisby says Phoenix was 5th. Yes, the Kia Awards, 100 Kia Awards. So listen, y'all continue the comments, man. Once again, right now, I think the Nets in Brooklyn is playing right now. What's the update, man? What's the update on the scores? Right now, Brooklyn is down 12. End of the third quarter is my latest update. Will the Bucks repeat? Will the Bucks repeat? Or y'all like the Lakers? Y'all like the Lakers winning the ship? Y'all call it now, man. Call it now. Don't wait till the season get going and all this stuff. James Moore says on commercial, Nets are up. Oh, I'm looking on ESPN right now, and it says Bucks up by 12. So I don't know why you say Nets are up. But yeah. Like I say, the different storylines that got going on this year. How do y'all think Russell fit with the Lakers? Because I think it's not guaranteed it's gonna work. And you know that Anthony Davis is due for an injury. Okay, I meant Bucks. Yes. So Russell Westbrook with the Lakers, are they a shoe-in to get to the finals? Or do you got Phoenix made it to the finals last year? You got Denver Nuggets with their young talent. Russell would destroy the Lakers. So you don't like the fit. That's interesting, man, because you're not the only one who have said that. A lot of people don't think it's going to fit. His IQ has been questioned a lot. So who's coming out the West? Who y'all got coming out the West? And give me the top 5 teams in the East, because I think the Bulls can be a top 5 seed, man. Lakers are old. Get your wheelchairs ready. Now, LeBron says keep that same energy talking about the Lakers. So listen, y'all keep the comments coming. I want to get to my interview of the day. Listen, this is the season where I like to try to get in shape. And I say try because I failed a few times, but I'm not gonna give up. I got some people that I'm connected with. I had a personal trainer on a few shows ago, and I got this lady who I worked with before, and I didn't finish the deal, but maybe her having me on this time and get me back motivated, because this is my season where I like to try to get into shape. So without further ado, I got a personal trainer, nutrition coach, fitness guru, Imani Shelby of Faith Beyond Fitness. Thank you for joining us. The internet is not letting me be great today because I wanted to show your pictures of the games that you have come from. I remember coming to your house a few years ago, and I seen you at a party your parents was having, I think, some type of get together. I forget what it was, but I seen you, and then maybe I think a year later, you was like on this mission, and it's like you had a whole body change, and it was crazy. Like the gains that you had. Like I said, the internet is not letting me be great right now because you sent me the photos, and if you see the photos, you immediately wants to sign up to say how, show me how did you do it, and she did some big things. So first of all, just tell the people, thanks for coming on, and tell the people about Faith Beyond Fitness.
Yo, what's up, y'all? So, Faith Beyond Fitness. So, I'll explain with the name first. So for those of you guys who don't know, my name is Imani. Imani means faith. I wanted my name to be in my business some way somehow. And I didn't want my name on my business, but I wanted my name on there. So faith, is just a play on my own name. Imani is faith. They're the same word. So that's where Faith Beyond Fitness came from, you guys. Um, a little bit of the backstory of how it came. You guys, I was in a bad toxic relationship. Let myself go. I really did. I was consumed. I was mentally, emotionally alone in a relationship. Lost myself. Did not know who I was. I hit rock bottom, and my rock bottom was the most scariest moment of my entire life. And it was when I went to the bathroom after an argument, and I was crying, and I looked in myself in the mirror, and I could not identify who I was. I couldn't tell you one thing about Imani besides my name. So that scared me. It scared me. And so the next day was like a switch. I instantly just like did a whole 360 overnight. I made a decision. I was like, you know what? I've never looked like this. I've never been like this. And it more so was for me to get back to who I was and to find myself. And in that process, my entire business was birthed. So that's just a little
Wow.
backstory of where Faith Beyond Fitness came from. After that, it just
So
kind of went up from there.
hold on right quick, because I want to get back to something. So it was old stanky boy that got that made you. I mean, it was a blessing in disguise, but it was old funky little boy. If you know just to give a little backstory of our relationship, she's like a little sister to me. I've been knowing her for, man, I'll probably what I don't.
I was like 11.
At
I
least,
was 11.
okay, so you was 11. You was 11. How old are you now? I can ask you that because you still young.
I'm 26. I'll be 27 in
26.
December.
So at least 15 years I've been knowing her, and I've seen her from 11-year-old to now. But it was a funky little boy. So when I say it was a funky little boy, that's like the brother coming out of me. It's like a, some funky little boy. But he didn't know what it was gonna do to prepare you to what you is now. But continue the story. I'm sorry, I just got
Exactly. No, you
I just,
okay. You okay? Because people probably like, why you say that like
yeah,
that? So
yeah.
yeah. But no, it went from there. Literally, my business wasn't birthed until about a year later. But in that process of me really getting back to myself and really finding myself, my correction, mom, I was 8 years old. Mama Dukes just came on here to correct me. I was
Yes,
8.
yes.
So there we
Yes,
go.
your mom Dukes, she was like another mom to me for sure as well. So she definitely come on here telling it like it is. But go ahead.
She gonna keep it plain. She gonna keep it plain and simple. Um, but so pretty much it came a little later. I found myself in that first year. It was literally me getting like to the ground. It was like head down. I didn't see nothing on my other side. I had a vision. I had a goal, and it wasn't necessarily to lose weight. It was more so to find myself. The weight loss happened in the process. So a little bit of another reason why it's called Faith Beyond Fitness is just because, and it's not necessarily faith in one thing. It's faith in whatever you believe in. But take that and run with it. Go beyond just the fitness aspect. That's another reason why I became a nutrition coach, because I wanted to tell people like it's not just about the fitness, it's not just about the exercise, it's also what you put in your mouth. And I try to instill it in my clients, my distributors, and I'll get into that a little bit of that as well. But I try to let them know like you are as powerful. What's so powerful people don't understand is controlling what you put in your mouth. Like
Right.
Controlling what you eat is one of the most one of the things that we have control over that no one else can control. No one can tell you can't tell me what to eat. I mean, of course, when you're a kid, we really don't have a say so. But as you get older, you are able to control that. That's something that you have 100% control over. So that means if you can control what you put in your mouth, you can control your health. You know, so just a little backstory on that. A year later, I had got people hitting me up like, "Do you train? Do you train? Do you train?" I was like, "Yeah, you can go work out with me. I ain't a trainer, but let's go, let's get it." And then from there, I found my passion and I found my like exactly what I was excited about. So when I got certified as a personal trainer and nutrition coach, and then from there, the business came to me. I had a couple names in mind, and of course, Mama Dukes come in and say today, and she's like, "What about Safety on Fitness?" And I'm like, "Ooh, they got a nice little ring to it. I like that. I like that." So I mean, it blossomed. I got blessed. COVID. So one thing about COVID, COVID was a blessing in disguise. For me at least. I ended up another part of my business of what I do is Herbalife. I've been an Herbalife. I've been on the products for about 4 years. It definitely helped me on my journey for sure. The products are incredible, amazing the way that they work. And the community of people that I work with are incredible. Like I've never met people like this in my life. But when I started on the products, I have been using it and doing it according to weight loss. A big tragedy had happened in my family. My grandmother had died from COVID, my mother's mother. And so it kind of halted me. And one of the things that me and my grandmother would always talk about, she like, Imani, you young, you don't have any kids, why are you plenty? Like, why are you go travel, go get away from here, go do your thing? And it never resonated with me. So I kept that and I went with it. So I told myself that, I'm gonna dedicate a lot of what I do to my grandmother. My grandmother was also an entrepreneur. She had her own business. So one of those things, I'm like, I'm just gonna go for it. So starting in April, I said, I'm just gonna, convert, become a distributor. Let's see where this goes. Let's see what it takes me. And I knew it was my calling, but I didn't know it was my calling till I really got into the business. And only my second month into the Herbalife business and working my own business during COVID, um, I did $10,000 in sales. So I'm like, yo, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like it was a confirmation, you know what I'm saying? And business just took off from there. So I've definitely collab both of those in my business as well. I also have meal prep, so I do meal prep for clients. I do the fitness aspects. I do kitchen sweeps. So yeah, we'll come in your kitchen and show you directly, what you should have in your house, what you shouldn't. As far as grocery shopping too, I'll show you how to grocery shop the correct way and show you alternatives to some of your favorite foods, how to correctly read a nutrition label, things of that nature. So that way, you know what you're looking for when you go out and about and you know what to stay away from.
So there's a lot to unpack there, but let me go back. Let me go back to your journey. So a funky
Mhm.
little boy got you all angry, which led to some greatness. And so on your way to greatness, how did you continue to keep going during your journey? Because I think it happens with me. Uh, how do you keep going when you don't feel like it, or if you don't, some comes up to throw your schedule off? How do you keep going in those type of times? How did you do it?
Um, so one thing that I always do, one thing I was told was find your why. Why are you doing what you want to do? And I learned that from a lot of different motivational speakers. One of my favorite motivational speakers, and all my people know this, his name is Billy Osbrook. He's an incredible speaker. I listen to him every single morning. But what started off was, first of all, not giving myself an excuse. One of my sayings that I say is, an excuse is an escape. So what are you running from? Because if you're giving me excuses, then you're running from the actual root cause of why you're doing what you want to do. And at the same time, what's your why? Why are you doing what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to get fit? Why do you want to get healthy? Everybody's why is different. So I had to dig deep in myself and say, why, Imani, why are you doing this? Every time I didn't want to do it, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go to the gym today. No, no, no. Why do you need to go? And it was more so for me. It was for my mental It was for my emotions. It was for my spiritual aspects. And I knew I had to find myself, but not just find myself to find myself, but find myself to keep myself.
Mm.
Because a lot of the times we can find ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, cool, I know who I am. And then over time, the cycle repeats itself. So I'm like, I'm not gonna allow this cycle to repeat itself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna find myself to keep myself.
Let's get to some fun questions. Let's get to some nitty gritty. Let's get to some. What food was calling your name on your journey to where you're at now? On your early stages, what food did you have to fight off? Like, what food was calling your name, and you just had like, nope, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm not touching that. What was Imani's kryptonite in the early going?
So my kryptonite is tacos. Anybody who
Mm,
know me know that tacos is my number one kryptonite. I am obsessed. I'm a person that can eat tacos every single day and be the happiest woman on this planet. Like tacos. I mean, I love pizza. I love my pasta. You know what I'm saying? I like that extra cheese, stuff like
right.
that. Cheese was one of the biggest things that I cut out. When I really started to dig deep into what cheese was, like, bro, we might have to lay off on this for a while.
Yeah, I'm a cheese lover. I love
Yeah,
cheese.
I love cheese. You know, I love the extra cheese, the gooey, ooey, stringiness. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about it. But that
So you saying
tacos
you
for
so you
sure.
saying so you saying you can't eat cheese when you're trying to get your body right? You saying cheese is not a good one?
I said cheese. It's moderation. It's called
Moderation. So what?
moderation.
Once a
Yeah.
week? Whether it was it once a week? Once a day?
I mean,
What is it?
you can portion it out. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna have a salad, okay, nice little sprinkle here and there. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
mean, if you have a cheat meal, you can have your cheese, but I don't go really hard on it. I haven't had milk in about 4 years, real milk. It's been four
So
years.
what type of milk do you drink?
I drink oat milk. I drink almond milk. Those are like my
Almond
top
milk is
two.
gross. Almond milk is gross. I tried it
You need
before.
to
It's gross.
relax. There's different variations. And for some reason too, I also found out that you can milk anything. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know you can milk. There's like almond milk, there's banana milk, there's pea milk. Like I didn't know pea could produce milk. There's a lot of different milks out there on the market. But I definitely say go out there and just try one. Just try it. I mean, you don't have to like go ahead, dive in like that, but just try one.
Okay, so you said tacos was your kryptonite. So do you still fight with that now? Can you have a taco
Oh
every
yeah.
once in a while?
Oh
How
yeah, I
does
fight
that
with
go?
that. I fight with that. I mean, you already know what today. Today Taco Tuesday. But it is Taco Tuesday. But I found different variations on making my tacos. So one of my tacos that I also have for my clients is it's like a lettuce wrap. You know what I'm saying? Everything you would put in your taco, you just put on a leaf of lettuce. You know what I'm saying? It's still at the taco. It may not be that soft corn shell that you want, but it's an
That gotta be some
alternative.
hard lettuce.
You said what?
That gotta be some hard lettuce to hold the meat, right?
No, you get a whole leaf. Like you gotta get the lettuce head, and you can like peel it
Okay.
off to where it's like a whole like
Oh, some multiple layers.
yeah, layer it
Oh,
up,
okay.
layer it up,
Okay. Well,
layer it
help
up.
us out then. Help us out,
I mean, I
fitness
mean,
guru.
they have. I mean, there's a lot of different places that have like the low carb taco tortillas. I mean, there's a lot of different places you can like protein. I have protein tortillas where you can use those as like high in protein, low in carbs, low in sugar, stuff like that. You have different alternatives where you can take a lot of your foods that you like and kind of twist it on its head and still make it healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's about taking some stuff out, adding some stuff in, and portioning.
Okay. Let's get to some more stories of Imani Shelby. So I know you've been working with a lot of people. I see your videos. You're pushing people to meet their goals and different workouts you got going on. But my question is, have you ever gotten into like an altercation or something because they didn't want to you was pushing them and they didn't want to do the work, or they got lazy, or they what's the craziest story you had with training people or working out with people?
Um, I think I got a few. One is throwing up. And
Oh,
as
so
a trainer, that's just kind of like your initiation. All my trainers out there, they know you get that one client that throw up, and you feel like you did something. You feel like you accomplished. I'm sorry, it is. But throwing up, I have had a couple clients throw up after a session.
so wait, are you happy about that, or is you
No,
like
it's a,
sad?
it's
It seems
a,
like you look happy. It seems like you look happy,
no,
like you was
no,
the
no, no,
Rocky trainer
no.
off Rocky, and you got him to throw up and like, yes, that's push,
No.
go.
9 times out of 10, it's two things. Number one, they push themselves very great. And it's just
Okay,
a bodily reaction. Okay, that
okay,
happens sometimes. Shaking up, stirred up, it happens. It's the same thing. It's the same effect when you get off a roller coaster. Some people have weak stomachs and they throw up. It's just how strong your stomach is. That's number one. But number two is also what you ate before the workout. I didn't have
mm,
clients have a whole Polish before they decide to come to the gym and work out. I mean,
yeah,
don't eat a whole Polish, you guys, before you go to the gym. That's a no-no. There's certain foods you're supposed to eat before you go to the gym. A little time frame in between before you go to the gym. You don't want to make yourself sick, and that sometimes is the result. But yeah, she told me, I'm like, what did you eat? And she's like, I had a Polish. And I'm like, she's like, and I fried it with onions and
mm,
mustard. I was
sounds good.
like,
Sounds good to me.
oh yeah, but before a workout, that's heavy on the stomach. You wasn't gonna last too much longer. I have had clients. It's funny because I have one client who's still my client. And she's fired me so many times. She'll do a workout and just be tired and be like, "Yeah," she'll get up and walk away and be like, "You fired." And then one time she called me and was like, I'm down 5 pounds. When we working out again?
There you
It
go.
happens, you know what I'm saying? It happens. But I'm not there, you know what I'm saying, to be that mean person. I'm not a drill sergeant type of trainer. But I do, once I work with you a little bit, I see your potential. So I'm gonna push you, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be
Right.
the workout is easy. What did you gain?
So you do get results at the end of the day.
You,
You
you
might
get the
throw up,
result.
but you're gonna get those results. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what do you want? What do you want? You want to
Yeah.
once again, like I say, this internet is not letting us be great because she sent me a photo of the old Imani and the new Imani, but it's not letting me be great. So y'all go to her Instagram and Facebook page, check it out for yourself. Scroll till you find that picture, and it ain't no joke. She's out here doing work. Tell the people if they want to train with you, if they want to get your products, how could they get in contact with you?
All right, so I have multiple means of contact information. You can follow me on Facebook on here. My name is Imani Shelby. Add me as a friend. 9 times out of 10, I will add. You can check out my entire timeline. Also in every one of my bios. So on Instagram, I also have two pages on there as well. Faith underscore beyond underscore fitness. So faith beyond fitness underscore between each word. That is on there as well. And then my other Instagram personal page, I also post a lot on there as well. That one is her ambitious ways, her dot ambitious dot ways. And in each one of my bios, there's also a Faith Beyond Fitness on Facebook. So if you go to Facebook search bar, type in Faith Beyond Fitness, you will see this nice little symbol pop up and go ahead and follow that page. In each one of those bios, though, there is my link to where you will have my contact information as far as my email address, the business number. We also have like how to book my sessions. I run a lot of promotions. I run a lot of deals. I'm all about falling on a budget. So I'm here to help you out. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna cut too many corners. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get you where you need to be on the budget that you have. You know what I'm saying? So that's for sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, personal question, because I got some of your products and it was working. It was working good for me. I still got some of it. My question is it an expiration date? Do I need to look on the I still it's been a while, but I still got some product left. How does that work? Does it has an expiration or can I still use it?
You can still use it. You can still use it. It's
Hey,
definitely still good. It's,
okay.
it's, it's waiting on that. It's waiting for you. I've been waiting to, you know what I'm saying? I patiently wait. You know me, I'm a pusher. I'm gonna check on you, see how you doing. But for me, you gotta want it for yourself. Everybody is different. And everybody's cooking point happens at a different point in time in their life. I have clients who say, I'm ready, I want to do it, and they hop on, they do it, and they fade off. And you know what I'm saying? But it's also about coming back, sticking to your why. Why do you want to do it? Everybody, like I said, everybody's why is different. You got some people who want to be there longer for their kids and have more energy to be around because the kids are young. You have it because I want to get healthy because you have people who are pre-diabetic or people who just want to lose weight. You have people who just want to feel great or they actually have a specific fitness goal. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it may be, you want to stick to that and hold to that and always remind yourself is I post stuff all the time everywhere like what my why is. When I got started, one of the biggest things was posting that fat, ugly before picture on the refrigerator, on the mirror, on the bedroom door, in the car, on my wallet. Let me tell y'all about posting that before picture on that wallet. It will get you from stop spending money on food that you ain't got no business eating. Like I posted it on my wallet, like looking at it like, oh, I'm gonna go to the drive. I'm gonna get me some. No, I ain't. Let me go find a shake. Let me go find a salad. Let me go find something alternative. Because at the end of the day, like, it's hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy. What I tell people is a healthy lifestyle is simple, but it's not always easy. The steps
Right.
are simple. I can tell you eat this, eat this, eat this, eat that. I can say do this in the gym, do this in the gym, do this in the gym. The blueprint is very simple. You know what I'm saying? But the hard part is the consistency and sticking to it. And that's where I come into play. I'm really hands on hands with my clients, checking on them, making sure they good. So that's that.
Right on. Justin Camper checking in says before picks work, I'm about to post my pre-married pick. Laugh out loud. So he's used it for his married life. He said, so he said it definitely works. Man, you dropped a lot of nuggets. To me, around this time, this is the season to get in shape. I love this season. The days get shorter. It ain't really a lot of time to be outside anyway. So what else better to do than to get into shape and get a healthy lifestyle? So listen, this is the season to get your body right for the summertime. Y'all need to get in contact with her. Go to her page, go see it for yourself, and then make the decision to join with her. James Moore says, I'm gonna post my abs. Post them up. Let me see what you're doing, bro.
Right, what you working with?
I'm trying to get some abs myself. That's my goal. I want to get some abs. Now, this is my season. So it's my season, but it ain't all the way quite there yet. I like to wait until the clock goes. I don't know if it goes back for, I forget, but the days get even super shorter. And it's really like as soon as you get home from work, it's dark. You can't even go outside. So you might as well just go to the gym or get to work. And so that's my time. I think it happens like in November. So around November, December, January, February, March, around my anniversary, I need to have a six-pack. That's what I need to have in my life.
I'm gonna so this is one of the biggest tips I can give to people when it comes to wanting a flat stomach, when it comes to wanting abs. Justin. So my social media, my Facebook is Imani Shelby, my first and last name. Which I don't know if it's on the screen. Also, if you want to go to my IG is faith_beyond_fitness, or I have an alternative, which is her.ambitious.ways. Those are like my 3 top social media accounts. But the key to a flat stomach, I'm gonna drop this biggest nugget because everybody asks me all the time, how you keep your six-pack? How did you get to a six-pack? I mean, I'm telling y'all, I went from my stomach hanging over my shorts. If you go see my before picture, my stomach is hanging over my shorts, okay, to a flat stomach. And the key, honestly, is 2 things. The first one is the most important. We have to watch our sodium intake. Salt is your body's enemy. Now, not all the way, okay, because the body does need salt. The body does need salt. But as far as the salt that we cook with, the salt that we use, how we season our food, it's crazy.
Iodine, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Iodine.
Yeah.
Iodine, that salt intake is nuts. I mean, and it's crazy because it's on everything. And when I say they found a way to put salt in everything, it's salt in everything. You just go to when you go to the grocery store, just look at the back of the box. You can have a granola bar this big, like little bitty granola bar, and your sodium intake is like 230, 230 grams. That's a lot of salt in something that's small. So what I like to tell people is watch out for that salt, because salt does not digest, it absorbs. All right, so it absorbs into your large intestines, your small intestine, your stomach lining, and it makes you bloated, and it makes it easier for fat to hang on to. So salt, get rid of that salt, and water, lots and lots and lots and lots of water. I try to tell people, you probably hear it all the time, but water, your body needs that in every single aspect. It needs it. So watch the salt intake, water, your digestion, the way how regular you are is going to be your best friend when it comes to a flat stomach. Make sure that you regular. So a lot of fruit, a lot of fiber for sure. That's going to help with getting those abs and getting your stomach flatter, because you're digesting your food at a natural rate. So it's not just sitting in your stomach. If you only go to the bathroom like once a day, once every other day, and you need some
So
help.
she's dropping nuggets on y'all right now for free, and y'all need to go to her page, check her out, sign up for whatever you need, and she gonna get you right.
Stop sprinkling that salt on that watermelon.
That's a tradition. That is definitely a tradition.
Look, that's another.
Salt on that watermelon.
I know, but here's another nugget. Okay, it's easier. It's better for you to have cooked salt that you cook with and not added salt. So if you're gonna add salt to some stuff, I'm not saying don't add salt, but I'm saying use to cook with it. So while your food is cooking, whether it's like chicken or spaghetti or Alfredo, whatever it is, use it to where you at least break it down. Added salt is not good at all. Added salt is not good. So that when y'all go and y'all go out to eat and everybody at the dining table, you know what I'm saying? Y'all over it. Right, I put that sauce.
You remember Respucia and Norbit when she was getting mad and she was taking that's definitely us. That's us.
Yeah, that's us. All that we don't even think about it. It's subconscious. We just go together salt and we just think. I do pepper. I'm a pepper. You know what I'm saying? You can sprinkle. I'm just saying we just gotta watch the salt. We just gotta watch the salt.
So listen, you talked about something earlier about posting your picture and giving that some motivation. So I want to get into my scripture today, and it's Proverbs 29:18, and I've been listening to Mike Todd of Transformation Church. He's been talking about crazy of faith, and he's on a journey of getting healthy as well. But it says, where there is no vision, my people perish. And he talked about his journey of putting his face on a fit body, and that gave him motivation. And so that was like him seeing a vision of what he wants to look like to get him motivated. In Proverbs 29:19, it can be that scripture can be used for a lot of things, but it can also be used for your fitness. If you don't have a vision for your fitness or what you want to look like, it's probably not going to happen. You can, and it says my people will perish. Well, you can perish. And what I mean by perish is you won't make your goal because you don't have a vision of what you want to look like. So Proverbs 29:18, you can use it for your fitness. You can use it for other things, but without vision, my people perish. And he just talks about goals in life. It can be financial goals, family goals, marriage goals. Without a vision of what you want it to look like, it's probably not going to happen. I'm on a journey myself. I got a couple of things on my list that I'm trying to get a vision for to get my life better. And being fit is one of them. I got a vision board where I got a fit guy. I ain't switched the face yet, but I got a fit guy that I want to get into. So maybe I need to post it. It's just sitting on the ground right now. I need to put it up somewhere and look at it.
Look at it every day.
Yeah.
Self-confidence.
Yeah, I gotta do that. But I want to thank Imani Shelby, Faith Beyond Fitness, fitness coach, guru, personal trainer. Listen, she worked me out a few times in the summertime, and it wasn't no joke. Like, she had me running stairs. Like, I was out there like Rocky, for real. She had me working. And I plan on getting back into it. So I gotta get this summer body right. I gotta get this pack. I'm on a mission.
It's the perfect. I'm telling you, it's the perfect time right now. It's the perfect time. I say do it. Act off impulse when it comes down to that, for sure.
Yes, yes. Once again, make sure y'all always subscribe to the YouTube page. Get these followers up. Follow, like, review our Facebook page. Give us reviews. Follow us on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I got merch available. It's fall season, and we got the hoodies, jackets, all those type of things. If you want to advertise on the show, like she just did, talked about her business, her fitness business, message me. We can make that happen. And yeah, y'all do that. Once again, Imani Shelby, Faith Beyond Fitness. Go check her out. She is out here doing business. James Moore says, I'm gonna let her work me out. I want to smoke. You better be talking about a workout. Yeah. Might be it. Hey, I know he is talking about a workout, but do you do like virtual workouts, Zoom?
Yeah, so I do a lot of Zoom workouts. Definitely get set up. You will book just as normal as you will book. 30 minutes before your session, I drop the link so we can do live Zoom workouts. I have no problem with that at all. I'm an in-person person, but I know people are still got some, everyone wants to still do their 6 feet, which I completely understand. I'm not against it at all. But yeah, I definitely can still do a live Zoom workout. Everybody can get this work. I mean, and I'm there for different
Hey,
levels. I got clients,
he's,
all across the board.
he said he want that smoke. I want to see if he gon' look you up and get that smoke. I want to see if he really want that smoke. He be talking a big game. Is he gonna sign up, do whatever he got to do, and let you put you in the major pain? He said, I'm 215 and I need to get down to 195, 200. All right, so there you go, right there, man. He got some goals right there.
Let's go. That's the first step. You got goals.
I just want to pack. I want to pack. So we got some goals. Listen, once again, Faith Beyond Fitness, Imani Shelby. Look her up on Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media sites.
Now you keep it simple. I got
There it is.
account.
There it is. Thank you all for all checking in. We're going to see y'all next week. We are out.
We lock and load, Allen Pass. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah.